sitting here, I'm just recalling the Kenyan Prince saga. If you know, you know. Do you know what happened yesterday, by the way? Now, you people, it's funny to claim that somebody is not leaving soon. You know, mapenzi ni scam saa zingine, right? What you're thinking within you is not what the other person is thinking. And you may not know deeply what they are actually planning. So, kujichocha before the public, just let it be. Yeah? The other thing that I've learned is that money is not everything, though it's very important. But don't think because you have money, a lady will not leave. It depends with how you're treating them with your money, right? And of course, if for those many people who love because of money, wanataka waipate solid. But kama wewe uko na pesa, yes, you are saying you have a lot, but for them, they are just eating what you give them from that money and not the money itself. Forget about it. Yeah? So, guys, Prince, the Kenyan Prince, hebu niweke hapo something. Of course, it's just a photo. So look at that. Okay, you got it? Yeah, so kumbuka, the Kenyan Prince juzi alikuwa in an interview kwa OBINNA. I'll get some videos ni attach hapa. Of course, they are very important. So, of course, during that interview, OBINNA akamuuliza Kenyan Prince about the happiness of that lady. Akamuuliza, is she just comfortable? Of course, the lady alikuwa na pretend she's okay. But in many interviews, nimeona, that lady seems to be distant. She's a bit uncomfortable. Of course, kuna wakati tumbili alienda pia kwa nyumba and all that. You know. And of course, from that video, I don't know what you can see. Let's watch it. All right. So kama umeona hiyo video, you understand what I'm talking about. It's like that lady is not okay.
Demu yake ulizwa, anasemaje?
Anasema anataka kulala. Muulize.
Do you believe that you need to be empowered?
Well, if he's ready to give me everything, why would I go to work? Why? What's the
Of course, sasa.
Why?
OBINNA.
People say people need to have their own money.
Hiyo ni chocha mnadanganyana kama
what I
wajinga.
wanted to tell you guys is that when you are in a relationship, don't make assumptions. Usijaze kikapu and don't make assumptions. So a love is supposed to be a two people affair. But if you are the only one who's seeing the future and the other is not seeing, forget about it. Now, one thing, of course, the Kenyan Prince anatuambia ni kwamba yeye ndio the man na amempatia them kila kitu, so why should she be going about with him? Like recently kulikuwa na event, sijui ilikuwa gani, na Kenyan Prince akiwa huko akakuwa anaulizwa na watu, why is it that hujakuja na kinembe? Of course people call her that because the Kenyan Prince mwenyewe alianza kumuita hivyo. Yeye akasema, why should she come with me? Nimemprovidea kila kitu yuko huko. Now, when you get such statements, clearly it tells you this person has a mistake. Hata kama ana pesa, kuna shida mahali. The other thing that I want to read from the videos I've watched of Kenyan Prince, kila wakati yeye hujiongelelea yeye. And anachukua the other person like, of course ni starehe tu. Na recently, I think kwa hicho kipindi, alivunja everything. Because what did he say? Alisema yeye hawezi somesha lady, hawezi kuinvest kwa lady, hawezi mwekea pesa kwa account. The only thing anaweza fanya ni kumpeleka salon, amnunulie food anataka. Alafu akasema what else can he do? But there are things particularly which many women would want their boyfriends kama wako able kufanya. Kenyan Prince alisema hawezi fanya. And then I was just asking myself, he's young, na amesema hataki mtoto, itawa disturb two kids getting another kid. Na nikashangaa, if you're making all that money, why not give this lady empowerment, you know? Akasema, I can't empower a woman. I can't even buy them a car. I think such things can demoralize someone, because what is the difference between me na girlfriend wako Kenyan prince? What is the difference? Yeah? Hey, many people of course wanna date, hata kama kuna love, they also expect to look different if they are walking around with you. Like if somebody sees you are lady, like what will make them distinct? Kama ni sura, of course kila mtu ana, hata kama ni personal. Kila mtu ako na sura, hata kama ni personal, kila mtu ako nayo. So what now makes your lady stand out? Many ladies would wish to be a bit of unique, because of Kenyan prince, because of this, So whenever you see Kenyan prince, hata kwa nyumba, because there was an interview I saw, Tumbili akienda kwa nyumba. It was like Kenyan prince yuko very domineering. And of course you've seen on that poster, the first one I placed in this video, the lady was saying it was good while it lasted, but it no longer is. So of course anasema the guy is domineering, everything is a bit well. Of course utaenda out maybe na yeye ukule vizuri kwa nyumba, ukule vizuri, ukitaka salon upelekwe, viatu, nguo, but you don't have anything else apart from that. In fact, those ladies who are hustling out there are better, because mtu anaweza jiasolia ajenge nyumba, kuwe na gari, like maisha yake anakuwa softy, yeah. So guys, I think one thing about Kenyan prince is that he's just proud about himself alone. Yeah, anajijali more, na ako domineering, na of course akona ile aspect kwamba a lady is her property kama akona yeye. No wonder he could use names like Kinembe, Kinembe changu, siji nini, he could hold her sometimes in public na aseme, yeah, ni wangu, siji nini, such things. And the lady will not tell you, lakini atakuwa tu ana feel embarrassed. And of course, ukiangalia hata pale kwa interview, she was uncomfortable. And most of the time, she doesn't look so excited, like if you compare her to Bahati, Diana Bahati, what could you say? Yeah, so when you look at the two, can you see the difference I'm talking about? Yeah? So there's a clear difference that this lady is not happy. Ni ile tu by that time hana guts za kusema I'm going. And I hope si cloud chasing. Of course, juzi, Kenyan prince alikuwa anaambia OBINNA mambo ya cloud chasing aache. So we hope it's not that. But people are really waiting. Unajua watu online wako funny. They are like, they have counted which marriages they are waiting for. If someone anasema tunangoja Esther, Musila na nani? Achana na watu wa online. The virtual world. Kenya wanangojea hujui. Yeah, so they are just waiting on the Kenyan prince. So let's wait for the next girlfriend. Who will be the next girlfriend? Of course, this jamaa anapenda starehe, anaenda clubs here and there. Na huwa anasema akienda hezi enda na dame. And of course, we know the obvious reasons. Like he treats her like a wife, but he doesn't want to give her powers like a wife. At the same time, he can go out and, have fun, and she can't. So I think that aspect ya kutompa space, kutomempower, those are some of the things lady anasema she's dominated. And like anamguard jealously. Of course they say love is jealousy, but ikiwa too much, even if you are a husband, someone will begin loathing you. And of course they'll walk away. What will you do? Yeah, so hata kama kuna kajealous kanafaa kuwa, we need space. Whether wives, whether girlfriends, or whatever. Somebody needs space. Sometimes you just have friends, business friends, and you get ideas from them, You need to also be out with other people. You just talk around and feel like somebody is secure, whether you are close or not. Alikuwa nani juzi alisema, if you have an insecure man, run. Okay, Nicki Minaj, yeah. Nicki Minaj alikuwa anasema, if you have an insecure man, run. Because this man has to be secure, whether you are in a house, at work, or wherever. Si mtu kila wakati anapiga uso, o siji simu nini. such people can be dangerous. Yeah, so guys, I love you. Let's keep watching and let's keep reacting. Bye for now.
God has given you money. Money has a way of increasing the volume of ignorance and makes it look like wisdom. When wisdom shows up, you ignore it because you believe. It's the same way today. When a broke old man comes to advise you, you'll not take the advice because you believe they could have used it to make money. Where if another young man, maybe your age mate, comes to advise you who has more money than you, utaka chini umsikize because una believe that they are wise. That is not the case. Wisdom has nothing to do with money. Wisdom is purely experience and what people have experienced. You'll only learn it with time. Okay? So, slow down, breathe. Usimuta siku advice ujamati. Uko na nywele ya white.
So, of course, guys, mulisikia Oga OBINNA. What is happening to my tongue? Woi. So, Oga OBINNA alikuwa ameadvise Kenyan Prince akamwambia atumie wisdom. Relax, go slow. Unajua? Yeah, so of course alikuwa anasema vile analipa huyu dem 20k allowance. I don't know how true that is. Eti kila siku. Mtu anakulipa 20k. Anyway, Stephanie Ngujiri, come out, tell us whether you have invested, because the world has been revolving around your boyfriend, not you. So if you are a wise woman, then kama ulikuwa unapewa allowance ya 20k per day, that means 600,000 per month. Hey, that's cool money. Kwa mwaka utakuwa umefanya investment kubwa sana. So I hope you have invested, because now you are no longer the kinembe. So of course, in that interview, Oga OBINNA asked Kenyan Prince, ni nini, of course, alimuuliza something to do with the ni nini imemfanya aone kama sa imefika awe this one. And akamuuliza, is marriage an achievement? And of course, those of you who listen to that video, or you can get time, get to it na musikize. Kenyan Prince alijibu as if anajua everything to do in marriages and relationships, na akasema this lady seems to be satisfied, na yeye ako ready to settle down with such, because everybody, that's what they want. Si kama unajitakia bad luck, but you want that aspect kwamba huyu mtu hajakuja kwangu pesa. Yeah, so right, let's end it.